guys, just Mandy here. So we are on an adventure today. Today is mine and Adam's wedding anniversary, and so we took our kids to the Great Cats of the World Park, and so we're gonna go join our tour right now. We're gonna take you guys with us, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get to see some big kitty cats. So let's go, guys.
Come here, please. All right. One more. Hey, let's go. Come on, bud. No? We'll try.
It's a hot day.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Excuse me. We're trying to do something new. Yeah, good boy.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
very much. Wow, good boy. You did good. Good.
That's it.
He's done.
I weigh 5 to 50 pounds, so I probably wouldn't want to do much work here.
Any other questions about Scooby or about white tigers? You
A
can get a
peacock.
white tiger cub from 2 orange parents, as long as they can. Any other questions for him?
Is he all by himself?
He is all by himself. Yep. So any cats in the wild are solitary animals. So lions are the exception, cheetahs a little bit, but out in the wild they have their own territory. After they're 2 years old, 20 to 22 months, they're independent from mom, so they're out on their own. The most social aspect of a cat's life is when they're with their siblings when they're young. Sometimes we swap out cats, so there might be a different cat in the enclosure that actually would climb all the way up. So that's it.
I don't think it is a big kitty. I think it's a little kitty. I think it's a little kitty in there. He looks so tiny.
Chi-Chi, come here, baby.
To pet him.
No, we don't pet Tam. We just look.
Chi-Chi, good girl.
Ooh, ooh.
Come here, babe. Come here.
Are you gonna come out?
Come here, Chi-Chi, good girl. Come see me. Yes.
Sitting right at the door like, not sure if I want it today.
Chi-Chi.
No, that sun looks pretty warm out there.
Come here. You're so close. Walk out.
I'm excited just to be able to see her.
But she might. This is a new enclosure for her too, so she's still getting used to it. Come here, baby. Come here, Chi-Chi. Good girl. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh, you are. All right.
Nope, not gonna. Nope. Oh.
Food?
Ooh. Did I hear the sound of falling meat?
So,
Thinking about it.
makes quite a few vocalizations, growls, meows,
Oh, I
hisses,
want it.
in addition to purring.
Oh,
And then
I
also that
want it.
cougar scream that everyone's so familiar with. It's
Go
usually a
get it.
female in heat. Males
Go
also
get
have
it,
a similar
kitty.
call on return. I mean, they would have to come into here. Odds are the smell or the sounds of these cats, they would probably stay away.
Trust me.
Cats don't have a great sense. Oh yeah, you're fine. So she's demonstrating cats don't have a great sense of smell, especially compared to a dog. They're going to use their countless flow and their hearing and their eyesight. So if you've ever had a house cat, you put a treat in the middle of the living room, and they didn't see you put it there, it probably sat there for 15-20 minutes, half the day. But if they actually see you throw it, they'll track it and they'll go get it right away.
Here's the info on a snow leopard. I'm guessing that's what we're gonna see next, everyone. Come sit with me, guys.
Yeah, we can see his head.
All right, so there he is under the perch there. This is Malachi. Malachi is a snow leopard. And he does what he wants. You can't make him do anything. Also, I say cats either purr or roar. Snow leopards can't do either one. So he doesn't purr and he doesn't roar. He has vocalizations. He makes growls, grumbles. He's got kind of an interesting dry heave noise that he makes, but not an official purr and not a roar. Another excellent jumper leaper climber, jumps 5 to 6 times the length of his body, sometimes 30 feet up, 90 feet down mountainsides. You had a question?
So do they get hairballs too?
Absolutely. So with him, and with any of the other cats here, they've all been here since they were a couple months old if they were not born here. So they know us. This is home base to them. They've never been out into the wild. They're fed. This is where they would be. So nothing's, and we also keep their stress level down. So I'm not making him do it. I'm not poking and prodding him. I'm not trying to force him to do anything. It's by his own rules. So he's not trying to escape or anything like that. He has nowhere to go. So this is home to him.
How does their long tail help them?
Balance. Absolutely balanced. So cats with long tails, cougars, leopards, jaguars. Jaguars aren't as good leaping as some of the other cats, but they use them for balance in trees. Any other questions? Yeah?
What do they balance?
What do they balance? Their own selves. So it helps them keep them from falling off of branches. Right over here against the fence, that's Aurora. Underneath of that perch there is Stoli. They are our Eurasian lynx. We're Siberian lynx. Good girl. So take a look at her. She's got those classic black tufts of fur on top of her ears. Also the cheek ruffs. Yes, it does. Cheek ruffs on the side of the face. It's actually going to help act like an antenna. This cat has excellent hearing and excellent eyesight. A lot of times predators in the wild are physically designed to match the prey that they hunt the most. So in her case, it'll be a snowshoe hare. She has stocky back legs and a short stubby tail. Right? She could climb if she wanted to, but she's not really going to be found in trees. She's going to be running through the brush, chasing rabbits, small mammals, things like that. If she had a longer tail, that's right, they can. Save it. We're going to see in a second. She doesn't do that with the bite strength of a larger animal. She's not going to go for the throat of a deer. How's she doing? You don't know? All right, well, she's going to show you. So she'll hop up onto the back. She's going to dig those claws in, and she'll ride the animal to exhaustion. And that can go on for miles. Good girl. Aurora. Hey, good girl. Come on. One more time. Good girl. Thank you.
Yum, yum, yum.
You do? What's that?
Look at these two.
All right. Well, this Stoli is gracing us with his presence. And that's a lynx greeting too. They do headbutts. So they lean forward.
Oh. Look at these pretty babies.
And you can see the difference. It's good. Them side by side. Males are about 10 to 30% larger. So this is Reina. Reina is a very special cat. She's an Amur leopard. That's the rarest cat in the world. So there's only about 30 left in the wild, less than 200 left in captivity. So unfortunately what that means is that there's not enough unique bloodlines left for her to have a healthy genetic diversity. So this is a cat that will be extinct in the wild in the next 10 to 15 years. In captivity for as long as we possibly can. Good girl. Look, let me see teeth. Look at the cat. Bigger teeth. Grumble. Good.
What a cutie.
Good girl.
Yum, 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 yum.
Good girl. Come here. Follow. Come here, Reina. Down, all the way.
But I'm comfy right here.
Come here. Good girl. Up. Let me see teeth. Let me see bigger teeth. No, teeth. Good girl. Grumble. Louder. Good girl. Thank you very much. So leopards are the smartest cats. They're also the most dangerous to humans for that reason. Rain is about 7 years old. She's 90 to 100 pounds. Males can be about 160 pounds or so. Get down off the fence. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Up. Grumble. Bigger. Let me see teeth. Good girl. Come here. Come on. Any questions about Reina or about Amur leopards?
How did you get her to do all those things?
Well, she's very smart for one thing, so that helps.
True.
Good girl. One more time. Yeah. Good. Thank you very much. Good. It actually happened by accident. Somebody, she snarled or showed her teeth one time on tour, and somebody told her no, and then she remembered. From now on.
Kitty. Look at that pretty kitty, guys.
Even if that did work.
Now, the Great Cats of the World Park is awesome because I am super close to this cat. I am really close, guys. Like, this is how close I am. Like, there's my feet. There's the kitty. So it's really close. You get really, really close to these guys. They give great demonstrations, as you guys can see.
So this is Taboo.
What a
Taboo
cool
is a
name.
black leopard. He is also a black panther. In actuality, there is no cat species or ever was a species of cat known as a panther. Panther is a nickname that's given to any cat in the genus Panthera, which is given to cats that can roar. He is also not really black if you take a look at him. He has a recessive gene called melanism. That's what gives him his seemingly all black coat. If you've ever had a black house cat or seen one up close, You can see him in the light. You know that they have light brown fur, reddish hues as well. And he is very much a leopard. He is fully spotted, different from Reyna, but he has a full set of spots on him, which the light hits him right, you can see it. Come here, buddy. Again, even more so than Reyna, he's a very powerful cat. He can kill prey hundreds of pounds, 2 to 3 times his body weight. Deadlifted 20 feet up into a tree with his mouth and eat it in peace. Another good jumper, leaper, climber. He can easily jump 2 to 3 times the length of his body. I mentioned that leopards are the smartest cats, and they're also the most dangerous to humans for that reason. They have been known to memorize streets and alleyways to come and go from towns unseen. And there was a case where someone was actually pulled from their bed in the middle of the night. The person next to him did not notice until the following morning.
Whoa.
So a very, very smart cat, a very, very dangerous cat. Good boy. Taboo here is also 19 years old.
Oh, wow.
So he is a great example of a cat that's lived a lot longer in captivity than he would in the wild.
Pretty boy.
Also, he is an Asian leopard. So they found a little bit in Africa, but mostly in the rainforest and the jungles in Asia. If he was born in Africa with that melanistic coat out on the savannah, he more than likely wouldn't make it past a cub. He's going to stick out like a sore thumb, right? But in the rainforest and the jungle, he blends in perfectly in the shadows. Panther also means cat of one color. So black jaguars, black leopards, and cougars can all be called panthers.
Okay, well, there you go.
Even though he isn't really one color, he appears to be black. So that's what they notice. They see how easy we are, and they just keep going back. That's why they keep going back for livestock, chickens, penned up animals. It's just fast food. It's a quick, easy meal. And that's the same reason that they go after us.
Humans are very sharp.
They are. Any other questions for this guy?
All right.
So this is Ciro.
There.
Ciro is an African serval. Ciro.
Ooh, there he comes.
So they're also known as a spare parts cat. Take a look at him. He kind of has the ears of a fox, tail of a raccoon, legs like a deer, nose like a dog, spots of a cheetah. But it's all for a reason. Those ears have 32 muscles in them. They can rotate 90 degrees independently. He can hear completely around himself out on the savannah. Those long legs make him the second fastest cat in the world, second to a cheetah. So he can run at 40, 45 miles per hour for short distances. Good boy, come here. Mice are going to be their favorite food as well. So in addition to being fast, what he'll do with those little legs, those long legs I should say, this is a little big for you. He'll be able to use those, he'll reach into a rodent hole, and he'll scoop out anything.
Oh my
he
God.
wants.
Whoa.
Wow.
More white stripes in the back of the ears as well. Short tail, it's built for the ground, built for speed in particular. A lot of cats will tolerate the water, some don't like it. Servals will actually hunt by the water as well, so he'll scoop amphibians, rodents, reptiles, any small mammals he can get his hands on. He has stripes as well. Tigers do like the water, yeah? Good boy. Come here. You wanna run? Let's do a run. Come here. Oh. You heard it. What you doing to see? Any other questions for Ciro here? They are also masters of what we call the high arc pounce. So what they'll do is they'll jump up 10 feet or so, they'll arch their back, coming landing down on all 4 paws on the spine or the vertebrae of the prey, stunning it so that they can consume it better, safer and quicker. Good boy. These guys are our newest cats. They just turned a year old a few days ago. They are black baby jaguars. You're going to get a probably better look at them over here. I don't know.
I see them.
But these guys are siblings, so they're 2 girls and a boy. Hey, come here. Come here.
Oh, look at them. Pretty.
Nah, they're on.
It's okay.
All right, here we go. So like Taboo, they have that melanistic gene, but they are not a leopard, they are a jaguar. So they are 2 different species of cats entirely, but many species can get that melanistic gene. And for jaguars in particular, it's about 6 out of every 100 in the wild. So at this point, they're a year old, so they still have a whole another year of growing, right? 22 to 24 months before they're considered adults. These are the 2 girls right here, and I believe that's the male underneath. So just like him, they also, and like a normal jaguar pattern, they're fully spotted. You can see really well right now in the light. They actually look brown with black spots.
Get down.
No, just That's just the in between the spots, those brown lines. So out in the wild with mom, they would still be with mom for a whole other year. She's going to be showing them not only how to stalk and catch prey, but also kill and eat prey.
Thank you, Tam Tam. Hi, cutie.
He's a cutie. He's really young then, huh?
They're only a year old, he said. He's right there. Oh, there he goes. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Now I'll wake up.
I've never done that before. All right. Samson, good boy.
Do they sleep like 20 hours out of the day too?
They can. He's used to this schedule as well, but he's also 16 years old. It's a little warm today, so he definitely tends to get a little bit lazier. I know. Hey, Samson, come here, buddy. At least come up front so we can see you. Good boy.
Oh,
Get out.
come on, Samson. Come out, bud. Oh, he's panting.
I know.
It's hot out here.
He's 16 years old.
Yep.
So Scooby.
Oh, hi,
Scooby out front was
Samson.
also a Bengal tiger, right? Same exact tiger, except he has that recessive gene. He was our heaviest cat at 550 pounds. Samson here is only 480
Oh,
pounds, but
there
he's
he
about
is.
8.5, 9 feet long.
Oh, there he
So
is.
Scooby is 7.5 feet long. So Samson's our longest cat.
You just stepped on it.
Yeah.
You missed, Samson.
He's demonstrating how cats don't have a great sense of smell.
Good demonstration, Samson. Good demonstration.
I know. I don't want to throw another one. I wasted all the big pieces on you already, buddy. Samson.
I know it's here somewhere.
There you go.
Aha.
You found it?
Oh, there you go. Lay right back down.
So Siberian tigers are the largest cats in the world. Males can be 700 pounds or more, and they can be up to 13 feet long.
And I forgot to give it the reason for the white spots.
It's going to imitate eyes so that other predators, other scavengers don't sneak up on them.
Oh yeah, you
And
can
also
see the
so that
white
the
on
young
his
can follow
ears
them.
really well.
Nice stripes there.
The white that imitates eyes. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, that's my bowling ball.
So close.
There you go.
Hey,
Nom.
unhealthy. How come they lift up their hand to eat?
To push it into their mouth. Come here, buddy. Just gonna come on the Samson.
Wait, there's one more right here. I know it. Oh, oh, you almost stepped on it again, Samson. Oh, oh, oh. No, you just went right around it, bud.
I'll throw a ball and then run.
You can't find it?
He'll like run towards the ball and then he'll run past.
Yeah, that's because he heard it. He heard it, but he doesn't know exactly where.
Good sense of smell.
Nope. Good eyesight, good hearing. Not a good sense of smell. Look. Alright, we may get one. We may get one right now, so if we do, it's only going to be one. Come on, bud. Look up here. Samson. Look. All the way up top. Yeah, it's up there. If he sees it, he won't be able to resist, but otherwise. Samson. Samson, look at me, please.
Ooh. You're like, nope, I'm gonna lay down. Oh no.
All part of the process.
I don't know. It looks like he's resisting.
Now that he knows it's there, he will go get it, but he will do it.
Eventually.
He will do it when he feels like it. Usually a minute or so after he sees it.
Hey, look at those paws.
I give myself a bath.
Num num. Gotta lick the meat off the last pieces, or like, lick the taste of the last pieces off. Yeah, just to give you guys an idea. See, I am really close to this cat. Like, he's right there. It's pretty awesome, guys. Great Cats of the World Park. Hi.
That's
No
what they do.
rocks.
So he can't help it. He will get it. Oh, like a cat does? No, actually.
You just want to kick around.
They have a lot of,
you can
hey. Sam! You're blowing this whole thing.
You're blowing it, man.
No, it's right here. There's none left. You ate them all. There might be one, actually.
Hi,
it,
Samson.
Yeah.
Hi, Samson.
I guess he does the light.
You made me get up when it's hot. I'm mad.
All right, so that's gonna be it.
That's
Any
it.
other questions about Bengal tigers or Sanctions?
He's
All right, guys, let's
been.
move around the corner here. We'll see your next cat.
Oh.
Come here, Spunky. So this is Mally.
Hi, Allie.
Mally is an adult black jaguar. So she is not the mom of the baby jaguars, but she is a female black jaguar.
Ooh, I heard that.
She's not used to this yet. I don't know where Spunky is. Spunky! Come here, buddy. Spunk, come here, buddy. Where is he? What did you do with him?
Ate him.
Spunky. Come here. Alright. No. So jaguars are definitely the strongest cats. So when you measure, you're not used to chasing. Go get it. Jaguars are definitely the strongest cats. When you measure strength of an animal, of a predator, it has nothing to do with the size of their body. It has everything to do with bite strength. So jaguars have a 2,000 pound per square inch bite force. That's third of any predator in the world. So it goes Nile crocodile, alligator, snapping turtle, and a jaguar. Great white sharks come in around 22 on that list. Anybody have a chihuahua at home?
Yep.
Yeah, they come in around 18. So the size of the animal does not determine how strong they are or how deadly they are. It's all about bite strength. Good girl. They're the powerhouses of the cat family. Take a look at them. Good girl. This is a cat that's built for strength, not speed. So they are actually the slowest of the big cats, and they can still run 20 to 25 miles per hour. Unlike a tiger or a lion, they're not going to go for the throat and try and suffocate their prey. They don't waste time with that. They go right for the skull and they crush it in one bite.
Oh. Wow.
The word jaguar in Mayan actually means cat that kills in one leap. So they definitely use their strength to their advantage.
That means a lot.
They'll kill prey 1,000 pounds, drag it across a river for a few miles, up a tree, and eat it in peace. Incredible shot. Anybody see that? Alright, so this is Maki. Maki is our Asian fishing cat. And yes, his #1 source of prey is moose.
Fish.
No, fish, of course. So he eats about 3/4 fish. And he does get that here as well. He is perfectly designed for the water. In fact, he kind of looks like and acts like a little otter or a dog compared to a cat. He's got that long face, that long muzzle. We're going to use like we use our hands to break the plane of the surface when we dive. So he's going to actually fully submerge. He can dive down 20 feet and grab crustaceans. He'll swim up and grab ducks, waterfowl, anything you can get his paws on.
He does his head, huh?
More
When
white
you saw
spots
that
in the back of yours. What's the matter?
I just
Also, his coat has oils on it. It's going to sort of act like a wetsuit. So when he does go in the water and come back out, he's dry in just a few minutes. Also, his nails. Get in there. Also, his nails. Spoiled. Yeah. No.
But you have more.
It's hot today.
Come here.
Looks a lot more like a domesticated cat.
He looks a little bit like it.
You skoosh.
Just put the face right
He does. He sticks his whole face in.
Oh, thanks.
Yum, 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 yum.
Good boy. His nails are not fully retractable, so what he'll do is he'll tickle the surface of the water, simulate an insect. A fish will swim up to eat it, and he'll scoop out an easy meal. Good boy, Matthew. He is the most recent cat to be put on the endangered species list. So in 2009, these guys were added. So he's an Asian cat. He's extinct in Borneo. The #1 thing outside of being considered a pest, again, for cattle or for livestock. Oh, that's not far at all. You're so lucky. Water pollution. So industrial waste, things that pollute the waterways. He spends a lot of time in the water. A lot of his prey comes from the water, so he's very sensitive to pollution.
Okay.
Can we get one more? Can we get one more? It's gonna be a little one, but I'm gonna make you work for it.
Still go with the shark cat.
So last tour, he has 4 live fish in there. And he has gotten some live fish, but he's not very good at it. But I threw a piece of meat in there earlier. The fish went and started eating the meat.
That's what's happening.
And he couldn't find it. So he was upstaged by fish today. It's horrible.
Looks like it might happen
It's
again.
embarrassing, Cal.
It seems like they see things better when they're moving than when they get still.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's true for most guys. Any questions about our fishing, our expert fishermen here? Or about Asian fishing cats in general? Keep practicing, buddy.
None of the other ones have to.
No, he's the fishing cat. Even though he's not that great at it. I'm not throwing any more in there, but the fish are going to eat them.
Regular house cat.
Looks like it, but it isn't.
Hey, kitty kitty. Ooh.
Who has one of these at home?
3 of them.
Nope, nobody does. These guys are African wildcats. They do look just like domestic cats, and there's a good reason. That's because that is where our house cats came from. So thousands of years ago. This is Kabir. You can actually see Nyla in the back there. She'll come up in a second. Thousands of years ago, Egyptians started domesticating cats. Europeans did it later. And we did it for the same reasons. We would notice how good they were at catching mice. Right? So we would have stored food, grain, things like that. And over time, we formed a bond between man and cat. They realized that we were a good source of food for them. Oh, all right. And then they helped us with our rodent problems. So over the years, through shipping, taking them on boats, things like that, traveling across the world, they would get out, and they created feral cats. Feral cats are just domestic cats that now live in the wild. Unfortunately, they breed very well with African wildcats. So what they're doing in the wild is creating hybrids, sort of essentially breeding themselves into extinction. So what happened in 2003 was that a top geneticist, her name was Betsy Drescher, she wanted to help out the African wildcat population. She was able to successfully clone the first wildcat. His name was Ditto. A year later, she did it again, and she created Magic. Magic is in the back right now. She's actually off today. So she is a clone. Those two actually had a litter of their own. Nyla is one of those. Nyla, wherever she is.
Up there.
She ran away. Right back there. Nyla is the natural born offspring of 2 clones. And that's really huge because that shows that cloning is actually a viable option for helping their numbers out. Now we can't stop them from breeding with ferals in the wild, but scientifically, medically, it was a big step forward. It wouldn't work, we had that question already, but it wouldn't work with Raina because Raina's bloodlines are still so limited that we would just be making copies and they still wouldn't be able to breed. But with these guys, it actually did. Small cats, just like Chi-Chi in the wild, fiercer. The fiercest cats are the smallest cats in the wild, so if they get cornered, they will stand their ground. Kabir could take down prey 2 to 3 times his body weight. Small mammals, maybe, I don't know about a deer, but definitely 2 to 3 times, something that weighs maybe 50, 75 pounds. So definitely small mammals, medium-sized baby animals as well. They're so similar to house cats and to hybrids looking that you can't tell visually the difference. So you have to actually do genetic testing.
Well, you can see their feet are a little different.
Yeah, they are, but even a house cat, I mean, domestic cats of different species can look like something similar. You can't just go, oh, that's an African wildcat.
So would you ever put a mouse in there for them to eat?
No, but if anything wanders in there, we don't live feed them.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing?
Yeah, once in a while it happens, but not as much as you might think.
Are you Bob? My friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they are also a breeding pair. They get a little temperamental with each other too. Any other questions? No? All right, well these are the last cats on the tour, so thank you guys very much. If you did come in partway through, like I said, you can go back up, we'll get a new tour started. You can hop on and see the cats that you missed. You can also walk around on your own. Feel free to ask us any questions. But thank you very much, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was the Great Cats of the World Park here in Cave Junction, Oregon. It's a really awesome place. This is only my 2nd time here, And they changed it, they upgraded it since I've been here, and it's really cool. They take really good care of the animals. You can tell the animals are very happy here. So check it out. If you're coming through Oregon, it's on Highway 199 right outside of Cave Junction. It's really, really great place, guys, and it's kind of a good cause too. So don't forget that if you like this video to like, share, subscribe. Also, if you want to help support my channel, you can check out Patreon, PayPal me. I actually just added a brand spanking new reward to the $10 Patreon level. And all of my $10 patrons will now receive postcards from my travels, and these are the first ones I just picked up from my patrons. So check it out, guys. Watch your mail. These will be coming to you pretty soon, patrons. And if you're not a patron already, go ahead and check out the link down below. Find out how you can support my channel and help me make better videos. And go to more places like this to check them out for some cool travel vlogs. Alright, guys? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, bye!